we have to go over ZEN Horizen here on base. As you can see, this thing is down over 18% in the last 7 days. That is a lot. Actually, 19%, as you can see here. That's crazy. And 55% in the last month. So anyways, we're going to talk about this. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But yes, ZEN has been slowly but surely dumping. 26 million in volume, 148 million in market cap. So it doesn't really look good for ZEN, but it was expected because I predicted it. I don't want to let me not start off like that. But let me start off like this. I knew it was going to dump because of the bearish expanding triangle. We were in a bearish expanding triangle. I was saying this the whole time we were up here in these patterns here, and it eventually did it. And this was my first video on ZEN where it was at $12.58. And that was a good minute ago. Actually, it was a whole month ago, October 21st. So yeah, it was all the way back down here. And then it started to form this pattern, this bearish pattern. So yeah, now what we're seeing is going to be another bottom here on ZEN, and it always bottoms at $6.25. Previously it didn't go below $6.25, but I'm seeing a lot of coins that haven't went below certain prices that are now going below those prices. So we're kind of in a different space where like people don't want to hold these risky altcoins because they have no value to people. Now ZEN has value in like the privacy world, but and in general, like a lot of people are straying away from a lot of altcoins. Like a lot of altcoins are going below prices that they haven't seen since 2020, like literally 2020. Last time ZEN was at this price, well, it was bouncing around $6.25 since 2023. So if we go below $6.25, that's extremely bad for ZEN because it has not seen below those prices since before 2023. So we don't want to see that. But what we are seeing on the weekly chart in ZEN is weakness. We're seeing the short-term trend is pulling back and the long-term trend. So they can both pull back and bottom out. And it seems like every single time it breaks out, only the short-term trend goes up and then the long-term trend kind of stays down, which is a whole bearish thing, which is exactly what ZEN did all of 2022 and all of 2023 and half of 2024. So just know that ZEN stayed oversold for over 3 years and nobody was really talking about it. It was almost like a dead project for like 3 years straight. I'm not even kidding. Then it randomly came back at the beginning of 2025, right? At the end of 2024, beginning of 2025. And now it's kind of made its way back into the crypto space in like September. So it has a long history of taking over a 1 year hiatus. So I would say be very careful with ZEN. If you're looking at this project like you want to buy and hold, you could be holding for the next 3 years. You could be holding for the next 1 year. You could be holding for the next 1 month. I don't know. But it has multiple times where it just went 3 years straight, just nothing, well, not multiple. Let me stop being dramatic. It went 3 years straight with just straight downtrends and pain and nothing, just nothing for 3 years straight. And the fact that it did that, that's crazy. And then it went a whole nother year straight doing it. So we'll see what happens. In my last video, I said this green box is possibly a buy zone, but I don't think that is going to be the truth now. I think once we bottom out here at $6.25, I think ZEN will try to bounce and get back above $8.82 until it eventually crashes and goes lower if the whole overall market continues to stay bearish. ZEN does things where like the whole market could be pumping and ZEN will be straight dumping for no reason. So be careful with this project. This is the daily chart on the per hour trading session is becoming oversold. So like I said, I do think that it could continue to sell off until we get down to $8 or $6.25. Look at how oversold it is on the 4-hour chart. Like it's been oversold since November 21st on the 4-hour chart. Like that's actually crazy. So yeah, be careful with ZEN. This project, you could lose a lot of money in it. And then look at the hourly chart. the hourly chart looks worse. The long-term trend, which is the blue line, not even breaking out, but the short-term trend breaking out, which means when the short-term trend comes back down, the price is going to dump with it. That is going to be what brings it down to $6.25. So I would say be patient. I wouldn't be trying to buy it even at $6.25. Even though I think that it would bounce, because it always does at that level, it's still a risk. It's still a risk. But it bounces at that level a lot. But it's still risky. But yeah, this is all I got for you guys today. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll be back with another video.